he believes that the entire political system is being controlled through elections, and that if elections are compromised, and every other issue people argue about doesn't really matter because the outcomes are already decided. And he said that Republicans are wasting time talking about safe issues and avoiding the real one, which is, in his view, election fraud. He wants candidates to openly say the 2020 election was rigged and stolen. And that's, the main focus of everything. So he described the system people are up against as something much bigger than just Democrats versus Republicans. He framed it as a controlled system that selects outcomes rather than reflects votes. He spent time explaining what he believes is happening inside the voting system, saying that the vote totals and reporting patterns show signs of a manipulation. He talked about the batch results, statistical, um, the statistical stuff that he was talking about, the patterns, and what he believed that the engineering outcomes, they were engineered outcomes rather than natural voting behavior. Dr. Frank also was talking about this. You guys might remember my interview that I did with him. So check that out as well. So David Clements, he argued that the mail-in voting is one of the biggest tools used in that system and pushed for voter ID, proof of citizenship, and ended mass mail-in ballots. He also said that election night reporting itself is misleading, and it described as a political theater that shapes perception rather than showing the real results. He talked about data being uploaded from machines and claimed that instead of sample additions of votes, there was patterns of changes and adjustments that don't match how real votes should behave. He made the point that most politicians either don't understand the system or they won't talk about them because they benefit from those systems that they're part of. He pushed the idea that people need to stop relying on politicians and instead get directly involved at the local level. So show up in person, stand together, put pressures on officials.